To another FIFA 23 video. Today I'm going to show you a method that you can use to pick up some cards early on and kind of almost invest into any SBC that comes out around 6 p.m. And the types of sort of players and positions and things like that you want to be picking up. So first of all, obviously today is rivalry awards, so there'll be a lot more cards on the market. So just have that in mind that during supply of packs that people will be opening and listing cards, you want to be kind of jumping on the game and trying to pick up players then and getting into your club to start with. So the method here is basically you're almost investing into predicting what might come out or the type of players that people might use in SBCs. Centre backs always seem to do well during marquee matchups, which is something that's coming out later today. So I will release this video and then you can do the same, or if not, in future you can do exactly what I'm doing. So what you're gonna do is look for countries or look for positions or leagues, centre backs, and try to put these up at 150 at least. Okay. The reason why you're doing that, you can see here his lowest buy now is actually 400 coins. And you could easily flip him straight away if you wanted to make some coins. But if not, then obviously you can go and bid another player. So this one here is 200 coins. I didn't actually kind of mean to make that extra bid there. I would have ideally wanted to pick him up for 150, but it looks like I can still make coins on him, so that's fine. But what the idea is to do here is pick these up at 150 because the minimum at the moment these centre backs are going for is actually 200 coins. So basically you just want to be picking these up for as low as possible. Now it looks like a lot of people kind of jump on this already, so you kind of have to go back a little bit here to a couple of pages back and then just start bidding on these cards. Now some of them obviously you will get outbidded on, so don't be shocked if you do. But the idea is just place those at 150 bids. When you win them, you can always check if there's a couple there that are going for over, I would say 400 to 500 coins. You might want the list because you might be able to make some coins like now, and it might be worth doing so because you can take that early profit. But if not, then obviously store them in your club and then wait for an SBC to come out later on. So today it's Thursday for me, so it'll be marquee matchups, and I'll jump into my silver centre backs and I'll list up everything that's selling. And anything that's not, obviously we've picked up for 150, so we've got it there for another time. And it kind of stocks your club up. It's kind of an almost club stock of players that will likely go up by even just a couple of hundred coins. But centre backs, there's normally at least one sort of formation in marquee matchups at the moment that is requesting a free at the back, which means people will need centre backs, and they tend to not want to put rares in there. So, and normally the minimum quality is either sort of silver or bronze, typically silver we've seen recently. So that means, these are the types of players that people will go to straight away. And normally if people know what they're doing with the game, they tend to go to off-league players to fit in these market matchups because they don't want to use their league players, from the Bundesliga, the Premier League, the La Liga, Serie A, teams like that. So you can see, I'm not even checking the prices because I know, and I'll show you in a second why I don't even check the prices. So I only get outbidded quite frequently here, which there's obviously people doing this. So you probably have to go back a couple of pages. And, don't be afraid, even if it says you've got 4 minutes to wait, you're not looking to flip these cards straight away. So you can just do long kind of bids on these and you'll win a fair few of them. And you just want to stick them to your club. There's certain like leagues and countries that go for quite a lot. So Polish, Saudi, Korean, English, any of the top leagues, obviously like this league and centre back will go for something. They're the types of leagues for some reason people go to, and so it is kind of good to look at them if possible. And then once you get to your hit your reach limit, you can obviously back out and you can wait for them bids to end, and then you can go into your transfer list here and you just show you that it's worth doing. The worst case scenario, you can sell that player for 200 coins, the centre backs. And I think even at 250, if you wait long enough, you'll get a sale. So you're guaranteed to make at least 100 coins. But I like to kind of make max profit on the bids that I place. So what I will do is, like I said, stick them into your into your club. And then when marquee matchups is out, you can then start placing bids on, you can start looking at your players that you've got in your club and then listing them up and making the coins from them. And you'll make a couple of extra coins and it'll just going to be a lot better. So it might even be something that you just do throughout the week. Just stock up. Just start putting bronze centre backs, rare centre backs, silver goes into your club. Different positions as well. Goalkeepers, left mids, right mids, whatever you think will go up in price. And just be to me, it's typically like the centre mids at the moment as well. They do very well. You can see here they're all going for 250 as well on buy nows. So again, if you can pick any of these up for 150, try and do that. I'll probably stay away from the Libertadores cards or the Sudamericana cards at the moment, just because their price ranges aren't great. So when people are trying to link up players, it's a little bit more difficult for them to do so. So they kind of just avoid that league at the moment until kind of EA will either bring out a League SBC probably, or there's an opportunity for them to sort that out so that you can start linking them players together and picking them up on the market for a better price. So yeah, we're bidding some more centre mids here. And it's just this simple, guys. Like, I am going to get outbidded a lot, so you kind of have to get to different pages. I think I probably got a bidding ban. I did quite a bidding before, so this is probably why. But if this happens to you, you can switch to your phone, switch to your console. You typically have better luck on your console anyway in terms of the bids, because I think this web app sometimes does glitch out a little bit. So it looks like, I think it's because I've got kind of a stocked thing here. But you can see here, if you look at some of this, we are winning quite a few bids here. So just want to sort of fill up your club with loads and loads of silvers. So all of these, if you just have a quick look at some of these prices here. So this Johnson guy, 150 bid placed. He actually is selling for around 350 coins. So we could double up our coins on that card there and make some easy profit. But like I said, I'm going to keep it till later on and hopefully sell these on for a lot more and just be happy with the profit I make then, because first sort of hour or so during marquee matchups, these cards will dramatically go up, and it's good to have cards in your club stored because you're winning at the minimum price that they go for. You can sell them on for at least 200 to 250 coins guaranteed, and then you can kind of make the coins later on when SBCs require them types of players and they go up in price. So it's just being prepared, preparing your club, basically club stocking. And you can do this for any kind of version of card as well. It doesn't just have to be silvers. You can also do it in golds. You can go to like the lower rated in top leagues as well. So looking for maybe centre backs in this league, seeing what the lowest by now is obviously to start with. So I'm going to say it looks like they're 350 coins. So they're really, really low. But later on, if there is a Premier League squad that's required, picking up a centre back or two would not be a bad idea, especially if they're kind of high rated, like the 77s, 78s here, or normally like an English sort of player. That Evans there for 300 would be a good pickup. If you can get them above 75, that would be kind of like ideal. So Veltman here is a nice one because he can translate to a few different leagues, obviously with Eredivisie as well, Premier League, and he's kind of high rated. But yeah, trying to pick up these cards is a good look for sure. That bid there and card to card would be a really good one. If we can look at maybe Salisu here as well, 300 coins. And now these would probably only go up to 450, 500 coins, but you've got them in your club and you're going to make some coins on them because people will be buying a load of these off the market and doing it. Now, what's something I would say is if through marquee matchups, obviously at the start, everyone's going to be doing them. So they are going to be buying players off the market. So you want to get out of these players as soon as possible. And making sure that you are selling them obviously really quickly. I do tend to say that I think the silvers do slightly better because you're picking up a lot lower. And then the next kind of requirement, obviously, to buy a player would be sort of, if these are going for 400 coins, 500 coins, then silvers are likely to go up to at least sort of 300, 350. You pick them up at 150, which means ultimately that you're going to do better because you obviously pick the player up at a lower price. And the next type of price range that someone can go to buy a player that fits the squad would be obviously a silver, because normally bronzes tend to be a bit lower. So yes, the whole idea here is to pick up sort of centre mids, centre backs, goalkeepers, and left mids, right mids, and they are the types of players that are likely to rise during marquee matchups. So just a bit of advice there, just go to that, trying to build that. Don't worry about your coins so much, you're going to make it back later on. And if you have a lot of coins like I do at the moment with 300k, you don't want it to be sitting there. You want to be investing in things and putting stuff into your club to kind of stock your club up. I'm up to about 800 items in my club, plus other stuff that I'm going to start bidding on over the next couple of hours, leading up to marquee matchups. So I'd like to be over sort of 1,000, 1,200 at that point. And I'll have sort of 400 players to sell during that time that I can list up and get some cheeky little sales. as well. So yeah, guys, that is the method. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you can try it out for yourself today and let me know how many coins you make from marquee matchups or any SBC. If you are watching this video, away from it, then obviously you can still do the same. It might just be that you might have to wait a little bit later on until kind of EA release an SBC out. So there is obviously ones that have come out recently. So I think it was like the newcomers challenge, the Renato Sanchez to PSG. These ones are the type of ones that are like challenges for a tradable pack. So people kind of want that to hopefully pack a good player. So they tend to do them, and then they might require a few cards off the market, which they pick up, which you've already got. So you're going to sell them onto them, and you're going to make coins that way. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time for another FIFA trading video. And peace.